Me again. You're getting bored now. Sorry. Anyway, keep going. We're on Poppies. All right. So Poppies by Jane Weir. I'll read you the poem and then I've got 7 tasks. Okay? Poppies. 3 days before Armistice Sunday, and poppies had already been placed on individual war graves. Before you left, I pinned one onto your lapel, crimped petals, spasms of paper red, disrupting a blockade of yellow bias binding around your blazer. Sellotape bandaged around my hand, I rounded up as many white cat hairs as I could, smoothed down your shirt's upturned collar, steeled the softening of my face. I wanted to graze my nose across the tip of your nose, play at being Eskimos like we did when you were little. I resisted the impulse to run my fingers through the gelled blackthorns of your hair. All my words flattened, rolled, turned into felt, slowly melting. I was brave, as I walked with you to the front door, threw it open, the world overflowing like a treasure chest. A split second and you were away, intoxicated. After you'd gone, I went into your bedroom, released a songbird from its cage. Later, a single dove flew from the pear tree, and this is where it has led me, skirting the churchyard walls, my stomach busy making tucks, darts, pleats, hatless, without a winter coat or reinforcements of scarf, gloves. On reaching the top of the hill, I traced the inscriptions on the war memorial, leaned against it like a wishbone. The dove pulled freely against the sky, an ornamental stitch. I listened, hoping to hear your playground voice catching on the wind. Okay, your task. So, number 1. So this is a fictional poem. It's set in the present day, but it reaches right back to sort of the beginning of Armistice Sunday and our tradition for Poppy Day. So why do you think Jane Weir chose to write a fictional piece? And why do you think she created those characters and those stories? 2. This poem gives us a different perspective on war. So we know this is a mother, excuse me, and her perspective on war. So why do you think Jane Weir wanted to show the impact on other people, so not just soldiers? Okay, and how does the imagery represent the fact that this is mother-son relationship? Number 3, there's time sequences in this poem. There's kind of shifts in time and moments that we get from a mother and son's relationship. So can you pick out the different times, the different moments, the aging process for that mother and son together? Okay, and how do you get a sense of the change in their relationship, especially as the child becomes a boy, a youth, an adult, and those sorts of changes happen? Think about the voice in this poem. Is it first, second, or third person? What have we got going on? Okay, who is that person speaking to, and why is that relevant? Okay, and how is it effective? Number 5, think about the alliteration, the phonology in here, the sound effects in here. So you might find alliteration, sibilance, you might find all those things. How do they create a sense of tone in the poem? Number 6, colour imagery. What sort of colours do you get? So there's definitely the poppies, so we get red, but we've got white cats and we've got black thorns and we've got quite a lot going on in colour. So have a look at the colour and see if you can sort of see how that creates meaning. Last one, look at the imagery in this poem. So there's similes, there are metaphors, there are extended metaphors, there's a lot going on, okay? So maybe pick them out, learn them, but also do the thing of visualising them, draw them. What do they connote? What do different words mean to you, and what do they mean in that context? Can they mean different things in different contexts? Okay, well done. I'll see you soon. Bye.